Sitting on that split oak crate, watching the sky turn sour. Ground's dry as an old tin plate. Ain't had a drink in hours. I set the treadle in the red dust, a lineman running true. Watch the cold iron go slow before the dawn breaks through. Ain't no water yet. 12 strokes down, the pit takes hold. 12 strokes down, and the well turns cold. Count 'em off in 12-beat turns, heavy on the steel. 1 and 2 go smooth enough, then the third won't heal. The third stroke doctor ags my bad left knee, gives the hitch away. They watch me limp against the beam, but had no word to say. They just want the pump. 12 strokes down, the joint won't hide. 12 strokes down, and the bone gives way. Tools are packed inside the sack, grease wiped off the rim. I took the wrench back out my kit while the yard was dim. I cranked that bottom flange, both 3 threads past tie, just so I'd keep my back turned when the first door hit the light. Don't need no handshake for the water, don't need no one saying stay. 12 strokes down, the bucket fills. 12 strokes down, and I walk out clean. The handle yet, they'll hear the squeal before they see the wet. I'm down the road past the county line, leaving you the well, walking off clean in the dust. door came by at 6, right after the deadbolt clicked. Laid your old Marine band on the green felt, grease on the comb. Said you played it till the 4-draw choked on its own spit. I took my gauge and fire blew off the brass dust. Same rust been rotting on that note since '99. The cracked reed, it don't rattle no more. I pulled a fresh shim out the crate from Chicago, filed the tongue down till the gauge read sweet. Screwed it to the plate and took a drag on the 5. It sang so pure and straight, it didn't sound like you. The old one had that buzz like a beat trapped in a jar that split overtone you leaned on for the turn. Now this new piece sits cold and smooth as tin. Ain't a single fracture left to catch the breath. The cracked reed, it plays straight to the floor. Scrap bin behind the lathe, heard it clink against 30 years of filing dust. Then I stopped, reached my hand back down into the dark. I set that crooked piece of brass right beside the polished shim on the field. I fixed the note you left behind and killed what you meant. The crack reed, it cleans out the score. Your boy's coming back at 7 to pay his $10. He'll take it home in his coat pocket and think he brought you back. He won't hear what's missing in the 201. The cracked reed ain't split no more. county man sits on a good straw chair with his yellow pad. He tells me set the brass pan straight and hold it heavy till he counts to 10. My left arm hangs down beside my hip like a sack of damp lime. I pour his coffee thick so he don't watch my knuckles on the stove. 5-pound weight. On a pine table. Clean scale, he says again, taking his box with a stub lid. Set that iron pan flat without no rattle, or I write you down. I reach across the oilcloth and my fingers jump against the brass. It hits the iron rim 3 times, sharp as a hammer on a rail. Behind my shoulder, the boy shifts his boots on the floorboard, soft and clank cold. He hears what 5 years of railroad quiet tried to hide. 5-pound weight. And the steel rattles. Inspection ain't nothing but a stranger measuring how much grease you got left. I reach out and pull that yellow checklist right off his lap. I fold it once, fold it twice, 4 hard quarters thick as a boot heel. I jam it straight under the short leg where the pine floor sank in '89. The table stops rocking, the brass pan sits dead level now. I look him in the eye and tell him put his pencil in his pocket. 5-pound weight. Held in the quiet. County sedan turns out the lane, throwing gray dust on the glass. The boy walks over to the table, crouches down, touches that folded paper under the pine. Ain't no envelope coming in the mail come 1st of the month. Ain't no lies left humming in this room between him and me. 5-pound weight. bus sits crooked where the mountain gave way. Amber blinker hits the wet spruce every 2 seconds flat. I count my steps to match the relay switch inside the dash. Follow me now, I tell the 7 heads in the aisle, this cut bypasses the rock. I got my thumb pressed flat on black wood till the paper turns soft. Their coats smell like wet wool and cold exhaust. Ain't no slide taking the afternoon if you keep the cadence straight. The service line, it leads through the brush. The service line where nobody ought to trust. Flashlight beam cuts a yellow notch through the hemlock branches. I drag my heel heavy so they hear a man who knows his ground. 1 step, 2 step, left, right, left, slipping in clay. Harmonic in my coat pocket, hums against my rib like a cracked reed. Behind us the red tail bulbs flicker out behind the ridge. Nobody talks no more, they just breathe heavy on my back. 20 steps for every 10 from 94. I remember the service line. It loses its beat, no road left. The service line beneath 8 pairs of feet. Just because a man calls it one out loud. When 40 feet of dead oak and wet shale block the ridge, you don't turn around and tell 7 people you guessed. You wait till the flashlights go dim in the mud. When the last face stops looking at you, that's when you turn the map upside down. Track town bound, dark pines now, standing in the cold night chill. You're just an outline on the wall, with the plaster flaked away. He's sitting on the cable drum, 5 feet back in the dark. His boot heel hits the iron sheet, tap against the floor. The sour rust fills up my mouth every time the carrier hums. That rhythm leaks into the air, broadcasting where we hide. Cold lead, quiet on the wire. Cold lead, holding back the fire. Every time his leg shakes loose, can't talk him down, can't make his body hold its breath. I walk over to the relay box and twist the terminals free. The low hop wind drops dead right when the sparks fall out. I pull 40 pounds of dead weight off the iron frame, and I set his tin mug right back inside the brown ring on the desk. Kool-Aid, heavy in my fist. Kool-Aid, nothing left to miss. A station ain't a home, we're just two bodies sitting in a house that lost its tongue. You keep your mouth shut long enough, the silence turns to stone. I killed the signal in the room, but his foot keeps knocking on. Cold lake, settled in the dark. Against the sheet, shadow on the wall, ain't moved an inch. Cold lead, cold lead. Yellow tube light buzzing over gate 9. Rain beating on the high glass. I got my boots planted on the rubber mat, checking paper stubs for the late run. The boy pulls his collar up tight. Sky Ip 2 tiles, then a drag on his heel. Woman behind him holds a silver purse, telling me his ticket belongs to her. Late shift light, doing my job. She leans on the chrome post, index finger tapping 3 fast beats, then a slide. Same broken rhythm the boy made coming down the hall. Same hitch in the bone. My thumb sits cold on the override, watching the sneakers miss the 3rd tile. The red scanner lamp flashes 4 times, waiting on me to clear the latch. I keep my hands still while the system times out to dark. Late shift light, letting it lock. The manual says a guard verifies the name and turns the key. The manual don't say nothing about a child's stride matching the knuckles on a strap. I ain't no hero and I ain't making no speech to this empty hall. I just step back half an inch and let the glass door slide. She grabs for a sleeve, but the heavy panel is already setting a steel track. Diesel turns over in the dark lane, exhaust blowing gray past the curb. He sits 3 rows from the back, eyes set straight on the bench ahead. Clutch grinds once and those dual wheels start to roll all on out. Late shift light, ain't turning back. Down by the Lacquer bay keeps blowing that same 3-note strain. That phrase keeps cycling through the concourse long after the red lamps go one. I unclip my badge and leave it sitting on the counter. Late shift light, clean out a shift. The red light on the booth wall don't burn warm no more. Everybody left at 12, the engineer's resting, his head against the board. Same 8 bars sitting on the music stand, 8 bars of A minor between his old paper and my hand. I pull the breath in tight, lay the brass against my lip, blow the 5th bar, draw real clean before the tongue begins to slip. One more take, pay the room. One more take to buy the air. Take 11 on the reel, and the 4-hole draw won't land. There's a wet rattle in the reed plate I can't govern with my hand. $400 on a brass reed, and his name still sits on the tape box. I'm blowing out my chest, trying to turn his old locks. Valve sticks on the 6th note, leaves a gap inside the bar. Missed the draw completely, wind just hissing in the dark. One more take, clear the paper. One more take and the brass goes cold. A draw note ain't paper money. It's just wind passing through metal until the rib cage folds in. You can't blow enough clean air to wash a signature off a 68 bill. The reed bends, and then it stays bent. Whoa, one more take, break the reed. One more take and the chest gives out. Red light drops black. He takes the cans off his ears and turns his back. Can't hold the horn no more, hands too cold to feel. I lean close to the glass, breath fogging on the seal. I take one finger slow, right one in the vapor before I go. The yellow dozers are sitting in the weeds by the front steps. You've been dead 4 winters, but I still talk to your shadow in the corner. That sweet 3-note bend, the one that paid my rent all summer. It came off your bleeding finger. When the club lights died, they think I birthed it. They think I drew the ball on the master reel. It runs real cold, the master reel, bought with stolen gold. Listen to that track to hiss. That ain't no studio sheen. That's your mouth harp wheezing through a tin mic in 73. That flat third where your thumb slipped on wet nickel wire. I claimed it was my own mistake. When the crowd leaned in to shout, the plaster's coming down on the floor like gray flour. The master reel, it speaks your name. The master reel, it burns my shame. Ain't no preacher in this room, just 4 elders at the table by the door. I pulled the key ring out my pocket. I slipped my own key off the brass wire, put it back in my coat. Then I set the hall keys down beside the 7-inch metal flange. Pushed the tape across the cloth right into Mr. Willie's hands. Oh, the master reel, it belongs to dust. The master reel, out of my trust. Your harp is blowing from the speaker in the wall while the glass breaks. Nobody reached out to take my hand. Nobody called me brother when I hit the door. The riff ain't mine, it ain't yours no more either. It's just dust in the iron. Go on. Go on. The city paid for these big speakers on the marble stairs. 300 folk clapping along to that old shuffle. They think it's just a sweet dancing tune from back home. I got the cassette tape in my coat pocket, heavy as a stone. That fair bench is where he used to sit and count his change. That fractured beat starts in a locked kitchen room. Listen to how his kick drum hits on the off turn. That ain't no clever rhythm he just found in his head. That's the exact sound of a heavy ring against a pine door frame. 4 fast cracks, then a slow, heavy pause. He practiced that accent on my ribs till I couldn't draw air. That fractured beat, it lands on a brother's skin. A rhythm ain't nothing but time divided up by a blow. You hear a dance line, I hear a shoe to the floorboard. The white water spurts up from the plaza fountain. 1 spurt, 2 spurts, 3 spurts. Jimmy, you got your famous tempo off my back. That fractured beat, it ain't no parade at all. The black tape is sitting on the microphone stand now. The crowd stopped clapping, but nobody moves toward the court. Lawyers come out at 9, and my blood won't look me in the eye. That fractured beat, it's just staying in the plaza air. Diesel thumps the iron deck right through my boots. Got his polished phrasing locked inside my throat. 300 miles of fog in a borrowed est. Checking if his name still keeps the ghost afloat. Borrowed tongue, holding up the SHO. Every town I hit, I give them what they know. Harmonica bends that clean, sweet note he played. Engines grinding 4 count, heavy in the dark. My chest drops a beat where his voice was made, and my own sour breath leaves a jagged mark. I smooth his peeled label once against the sea ace, and tear the forge pass right across his face. A fraud ain't just the name you print on the ticket. It's forgetting how your own lungs pull when the house light goes black. My sister stopped answering 3 winters back in Memphis. She knew his cadence wasn't mine before I did. I pulled the cold phone out and tapped the 7 digits. It rings 4 times into the river fog. Borrowed tongue falling out of CO. Ain't no fake applause to settle this amount. She picks up on the 5th ring, don't say a word. I don't use his pitch, I don't use his drawl. It's Marcus, I tell the salt air, voice real small. The harmonica chokes, just a dry breath heard. Borrowed tongue, wiped clean on the deek. Cold wrench in my palm, 3 a.m. and this copper pipe won't hold. Water's eating through the ceiling board, turning white plaster dark and cold. Through the thin dry wall of 14, a wooden pendulum starts to swing. 3 tight clicks, then a dead pause. Same uneven knock the old radiator made before she left. Everything's just the late shift, and the drip don't stop. It's just the late shift, and the pipe don't lie. I walked into his dark room, grease on my sleeves and flashlight low. He was sitting by the window, watching that small brass hammer go. It trips on 3, pulls heavy on 4. That same fracture turn I ignore 12 autumns back. I pocketed the master key real quiet, stepped across his worn out rug, and laid that key flat on the table, right where his shadow met the track. It's just the late shift, and the brass don't lie. It's just the late shift, and the key stays door. Being a bystander don't mean you didn't hear the lock turn in the dark. It just means you kept your pliers in your hand and called it maintenance. You wash your hands in cold water long enough, The rust gets under the nail anyway, it's just a late shift.
And I'm locked inside.
It's just a late shift.
And the water's at my neck.
Tablecloth, walk back down the empty hall. The sink still leaks in 14, but I can't call myself clean at all. It's just the late shift. Just the late shift. She sits on a folding chair with a yellow pad. He counted 4 fingers against his leg while she wrote down the brand of my refrigerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like they taught him in the state ward. The salt is in his knuckles while he watches her shoes. Ain't no movement in his shoulders till she turns the page on the carbon sheet. The ink goes dark. He repeats the 4 counts twice, never missing the beat. Taps his left knee, catches his chin, resets his eyes. His breath goes narrow as a wire when a ballpoint stops scraping. I check the box for suitable placement and press the nib down. I keep my hands flat on the laminate so I don't reach out on the carbon sheet. The blue ink sticks. A form don't ask if you love a boy. It asks if the deadbolts work and the stove got 4 burners. Section B, item 9. Applicant demonstrates adequate restraint. I signed my middle name so it matched the deed. We both passed the test, and now we gotta live in it. approved. 3 minutes on the archive clock before the heavy steel doors swing shut for good. The table sits cold under the neon tube, smelling of iron oil and moldy paper sleeves. I put the steel needle down on the heavy black wax he cut back in '62. Old man scrawl on the edge says, "Do not play, property of the board." He stood right in this spot 50 years back, wearing the same brass clip pinned to his vest. Dead air coming on 4, 9, 10. The needle bites into the gray groove and the H.I.I.S comes up like steam off wet asphalt. Then his mouth harp comes through the needle, thin and bent, buried deep in the static floor. He gives the call letters once, WKOL, then he says them again, but his jaw won't round the L. You hear 3 hard thumps on the Bakelite desk before the heart goes flat and stops. I unpin my brass badge, open the clasp, and slide the metal down into my coat pocket. Dead air coming to take my place. Station ain't the copper wire or the tall steel frame out in the marsh. It's just an empty room where a man talks to a wall and hopes the wall hears back. When you give your voice to the airwaves long enough, your own to forget your home. I lift the tone arm off the shellac, tuck the disc against my ribs, and turn the motor off. Dead air coming to clear the desk. Cold badge heavy in my coat pocket. Street lamps are yellow on the alley bricks. Rain smells like coal dust and river silt. Ain't no midnight shift left in my throat, and ain't no call letters on my tongue. The master disc sits flat beneath my arm, and the archive door is closed. Door. White ahead, white behind. Can't see the ditch line no more. Crew is half a mile back on the grade, boots hitting frozen gravel in fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I tried to keep cadence, but my knee buckled out. Left the white line pulled off into the drift. She was down near the covert wall, leg pin cold in the weeds. I had the compass, I was already turning south alone. Broke my step, stay off the grade. Broke my step, left the crew behind. Air burns the throat, breath coming short. She couldn't stand, but she knew where the service hatch lay. I pulled the brass casing from my coat pocket, warm from my skin. Set that needle wheel right down in her open palm. Folded her thumb down first, then the index, then the middle. Closed her fingers over the dial one by one until her fist held the heading. She didn't look up, just pointed straight through the white. Said 200 yards to the shelter tent. If I stopped dragging my boots, broke my step, leading from behind. Broke my step. She held the wind. Grand story in a man quitting his post when the frost gets thick. The road gang is still out there pacing the asphalt. I hear that 4-beat stomp in my head like an iron driver on steel. I made the door, 'cause she barked the turns while I stumbled under her weight. I ain't no guide, I just drag my yellow stripe through 6 feet of snow. Broke my step, marked forever now. Broke my step, can't match the crew. Tin roof groaning under the weight. Fire won't take, still hear 'em marching the ridge out there. 1, 2, 3, then me. One, two, three. right mid-sentence. I had that confession sitting hot behind my teeth. Was gonna tell him whose record I stole that lick off of. Now ain't a thing in this big house making a sound. Counted in the dark, I held my breath, standing on the yellow stage tape, waiting for the wire to come live. I didn't mean to keep time while the board was dead. My heel hit that twice broken pine 3 times fast. That offbeat hitch from old Arthur's 45. The crowd went dead style and caught the count. They knew that kick before the lights ever came up. Counted in the dark, the woo or talk first, standing on the yellow stage tape. Ain't no secret left to tell out loud. A man waits on the light so he can own his own spill. He thinks if he says the name first, it makes him honest. But the hollow floor under your bow art don't care about your timing. Silence don't wait on no microphone to give up the song. Counted in the dark, the voltage surged, standing on the yellow stage tape. Too late to lay the burden down. Electricians dragging orange cord past my knees. Medics cross the monitors with flashlights in my face. The harp comes back through the horn, low and cold. I open up my mouth, but the room moved on. My right shoulder stays glued to the yellow tape line. Counted in the dark, and nothing left to own. I pulled the floorboards from your dance hall in the dark. 3 dozen oak joists loaded on my rusted car. I came to lay a dry walk over Miller's ditch, to spend your bad name labor for the block. Every strike I make feels heavy in the throat, and the muddy water starts to rise. This borrowed floor, it don't hold weight. This borrowed floor just guards the gate. The old men came out on the bank and watched my arm. They heard that I'm cadence coming down the track. When I turned the long plank over to nail it down, Miss Clara recognized the red chalk on the back. Number 42 stenciled on the pine. You stole a porch in '98 to build your stage. I hammered harder till the steel began to beat. This borrowed floor, it pays no debt. This borrowed floor ain't settled yet. Inheritance ain't money sitting in a bank. It's timber torn off a neighbor's house while they were at church. By noon the city officer brought his yellow roll of tape. He roped the post off at the ditch. He said the lumber's bad. He said the whole bridge is compromised. The yellow tape is twisting in the evening wind. The street went dark and nobody came back outside. I stood alone beside the ditch and dropped my bar. Left one nail half driven right above your burned initials in the wood. I left the hammer in the mud and turned my back where the quiet sits too thick to breathe. This borrowed floor broke into. This borrowed floor belongs to you. No bridge tonight, just red chalk on the oak and a half-sunk nail. Red dirt bypass running past the timberline. You're back there breathing slow on the folded vinyl. State house tags behind. I clicked the trip meter back to zero while your breathing was deep enough to hide the spring. Ain't no sign on the asphalt yet, just the needle dropping down on everything. Trip me to zero. And the road, don't care. At 40, when the county cut begins, I held the stick in second too long, heard the transmission grin. You turned your head against the glass, caught me missing my own groove. I said the river bridge was washed out south, but I didn't watch your eyelids move. But still got sour in my palm when I pulled away. Trip me to zero. And the turn is made. Somebody else wakes up in. We got 18 miles of fuel left on the gauge, and 3 counties between us and the men who signed my check. Trip me to zero. Ain't no turning back. On the peg, you ain't said a word from the cot. Trip me to zero. Trip me to zero. Highway bled out dry. 20 minutes back, I only pulled in for a black cup and a dry seat till the wipers stopped tearing. Old man's flipping laminate stools up on the Formica edge, metal legs pointing straight at the water-stained plaster. Coffee urn hissed out its last bit of steam over the drain board. He pulls the till drawer wide, counts 42 bills, slams it to the copper rings. Got my keys in my right hand, ready to roll south before he locks the door until the line catches. I'm just paying for the grease. He lifts that heavy black receiver off the cradle on the pine wall, holds it to his ear 3 seconds, hears the dry air hum, drops it back down. Then he turns around slow and unflips stool number 3, sets it flat on the floor, wipes the seat, flips it right back up. The chrome on the 3rd stool's got a dent where his boy's ring hit 20 years back. He pulls the towel drawer open again, checks the same 3 coins, shoves it home. I put my arm through my coat sleeve, collar turned up against the damp draft until the line catches. The road can wait another mile. Severance ain't a clean break like a dry branch snapping. It's a weekly routine you run so the room don't go hollow around your shoulders. You wipe the formica twice because if your hands stop moving, the house speaks up. You pick up the wire because the wire is the only metal left coming through the dark until the line catches. The jacket stays off the shoulder. That small copper latch jumped inside the plastic box. I stopped my arm halfway through the 2nd coat sleeve, walked back to the corner post and hung the canvas back on the same iron hook. He didn't look back at me, just pushed the receiver tight against his gray jaw. He said a first name to the glass window, no sorry attached to it, no promise of a morning sun. Just told him the rain had moved east past the county line. I sat back down on the middle stool and let the coffee go cold. I ain't going nowhere till the dial tone comes back sound. I'm still here. Third bone in his right hand didn't heal wrong by luck. He set it on a bench vise, crushed the joint to widen out the grip. I kept my thumb on the slider dial, reading 3.4. The 3rd knuckle had a sour curve where the frame was meant to sit. I measured twice, scribed the aluminum plate, and never asked him how. It goes beyond the stop to take the beat. 2 steel pins in a riveted strap. It goes beyond the stop where the brass won't bend. He drew one note through a 6-reed harp, dark as wet clay. His fractured palm rattled against the steel rail, bone grinding inside the skin. I pretended to reset the dial on my calipers, turning the small brass screw. I held the dial gauge at 45 and watched him click past the brass stop. He locked his wrist into the brace. I locked the hinge and let it ride, and blew the reed until it scaried. It goes beyond the stop and holds the heavy airline, tighter than the factory, speckle out. It goes beyond the stop, and the mark is mine. Tolerance ain't about keeping metal whole. It's measuring how much ruin a hinge can bear before the spring gives up. I didn't reach across the bench to pull his arm back. I didn't shut the power down or cut the strap. I stamped my license number on the sleeve and smoothed the edge with emery cloth. It was the best frame I ever see. L-E-A and turned. It goes beyond the stop to lose the P-L-8. Never gonna fit in bench no more. It goes beyond the stop at the county gate. State inspector took my seal off the door by noon. His name is on the paper, but the brace is mine. Same wide palm, same crooked blow. It goes beyond the stop with nothing left. To the broadcast, red light on the wall, producer on my left elbow, waiting for the call. She's standing in the booth behind the double glass. I got my thumb on the CAA book, waiting for the pass. Dialed the gain up high to make her sound real rough. Told him her voice was tired, told him she ain't got enough. The VU meter bleeds a little sore tonight. Keep my eyes down low and adjust the trim light. Dirty signal, keeping both of you blind. Dirty signal, holding she pulls her harp out, blows a cold low bend. No mic on that iron, just the room air in the end. That harp comes through pristine, sharp enough to cut the block, while a vocal bus is frying like a burnt out lock. Her throat has got its own break, a stutter in a rhythm track. I turn the trim and hold the fader so she can't fight back. Producer leans in close, says, "Why's the mouth harp clean when her voice sounds like gravel dumped in a machine?" Dirty signal, 3 minutes on the clock. Dirty signal, hear the deadlock stop. Noise ain't what gets lost when the speaker blows. Noise is what you print when you're scared of what she knows. I dialed 40 hertz of hum into a vocal bus, so you'd think her voice was breaking on its own. I dialed 40 hertz of hum into her vocal bus, so you'd think her voice was breaking on its own. Dirty signal. Now the rooms went deep. Yeah, dirty signal. No more lies inside my head. Red light goes dark. Producer steps back from the board. Her real voice sits in the monitor, quiet and sharp as a sword. No broadcast coming, no arbiter no more. Just me and this empty field on the floor. You closed the block against my name 4 years back. Now the whole street's stomping to the rhythm from my attic rack. Hear that boot hit the plywood, 3 hard kicks, then a slide. My own right knee keeps that same crooked stride. Under my coat the shellac sits cold against my ribs. It throbs with the exact same count you claim is his. Black shellac held in the dark. You danced to my pulse, but you locked the park. Black shellac held in the blows fast, driving every pair of boots across the square. My brother stands up on the crate, swinging his hands through the hot night air. That second kick drags, cause I cut the groove with an iron nail on mama's porch. He thinks he owns a timber just cause he holds a 2-oar. I step past the edge of the crowd where nobody looks my way. Got my thumb on the rim of the wax, waiting for his hand to play. Black shellac into the seam. You drink my rhythm while I leave the scene. Black shellac into the sea. He counts the measure out loud, 4 beats to the bar. I catch his eye across the dust, past the electric harp and guitar. He drops his boot for the main downbeat. 1, 2, 2, 3, and I snap that dark plate clean across my knee. Black shellac, never coming back to jagged hells, laying in the sawdust track. You got your block party, but you lost the cut. Black shellac, never coming back. No duplicating my trunk, no copy on the shelf. You can keep the street dance, I keep myself. Black shellac, completely gone. I turn my coat collar up and walk alone. Stack of text paper sitting on the pine table. My half-brother sits across, scraping grease off his thumb. Take the stove, he says, I'll take the truck. Rain hitting the window glass like small gravel thrown. We came here to split what's left of her light. Mother's me a seer, cut straight through the bone. Spoon strikes the rim of the cup. 1, 2, cupboard latch snaps back. 3, 4, copper pipe, no arcs. Twice in the drywall behind us. She taught that sound before I knew my own name. He goes in the back parlor, pulls his harp from his coat, blows a long flat note that don't ask for no answer. Mother's measure laid the floorboards so two couldn't walk together. She kept 2 salt shakers on a 4-inch board so neither hand would ever touch. I thought if we signed the papers clean, the room would go square. But the house was drew with a gap down the middle before the foundation dried. There ain't no fix for a room built to divide its own bow. Mother's measure leaves decay in the dust. Hand him the brass key, just slide it slow under the yellow sugar bowl. Step off the back porch and leave the fence door swinging wide. Ain't no one left to inherit this house. Gauge 3 twitches every 40 seconds sharp. Salt in the brass housing, glass greasy from my thumb. County log says October was a clean sweep on the seals. But the shaft remembers where they jammed the relay back in 19. I wiped the glass rim twice an hour, like my daddy taught me. I let the fans go down and hear the hitch. Has got a stutter where the air backs up. Clean report on the clip signed off by a clerk downtown. 20 years I kept this wheel turning in the damp, believing if I stayed awake the concrete wouldn't yield. Ain't no heavy wind coming through that north wall no more. Just the damaged rhythm of a lie I kept alive. I let the fans go down and feel the cold. A machine ain't broken when the red lamp flashes. It's broken when you sign the sheet knowing somebody turned the lamp off by hand. Continuity don't mean holding the door shut until you rot. Sometimes maintenance is just the man who leaves the key on the disc. I let the fans go down and drop the log. I wrote unchecked across the line and left the cap off the Raspy. The desk light's still burning behind the wire glass. Stepping out into the rain now. Let the tunnel listen to itself. Jaw tipped off the edge while you stood like stone. Didn't reach out a finger to catch the glass. Green as it drives through the pine slats, quiet and fast. Third shelf down holds the 1934 old. I pulled the thick glove on my right hand, left the other on the zinc. The wax goes dark, swallows low. The wax goes dark, takes the sound down. Acid sizzling through copper wire. The horn on the playback box starts to whine. Your tape voice saying I didn't do it turns to a groan. The little heart blowing in the background bends down, melts flat. You just watch the yellow foam at the bottom rack. I hold my bare left hand behind my coat and let it work. The wax goes dark under your eye. The wax goes dark, stays in the room. Ain't a thing you hold in a fist. It's just a tall word somebody typed on a brown slip of card. If we walked out clean tomorrow, we'd still have the 9 years in the damp. You wanted the story dead, and I wanted to hear the harp one last time. The wax goes dark for both of us. The wax goes dark, ain't no paper left. Ain't no brothers coming home. Birds went fat into the ditch, glass on dirt like salt. I'm down in chicory weeds, pulling paper off the thorns. First envelope postmarked J-Unit, that's the limping 3/4 stride. Second one's November, stove lid rattling inside. Count 'em on the rail, 4 pages short. Count 'em on the aisle, wine got the rest. I blow 2 short bars on the harp. Land's blunt before the measure. I line the envelopes by date along the Z-I-I-I-N-C. June, August, October, right on the rusted seam. She wrote down how the kitchen clock skipped every 3rd beat, and her sister answered back in 5. That sheet ain't nowhere in the grass. Semi cuts through dust, snatching air right off my coat. Count 'em on the rail where the wine blows through. Count 'em on the rail, traffic won't hold. I blow 3 quick notes for the gap. The 3rd one dies out cold. A rhythm ain't a melody. It's just how 2 people live in the same house without touching. If you lose the sheet where the count broke down, you're only carrying the polite part. Peep, but don't weigh nothing until it gets lost in the weeds. Count 'em on the rail, beep, 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 back in. Count 'em on the rail, headlights in my face. I've been that harp note sideways. Nothing comes back down. Wandering out past the white line again.